How do you feel when you read things in the newspapers about yourself? I mean, does it hurt?
Pretty cool, pretty relaxed.
Really? What about your mother? How does she feel when she reads that you're cold and callous? And...
She thinks, is this my son?
Yeah.
Is this my son they're talking about? And she sort of feels, well, she's got used to it, I think. But also, if you're, as she is, the daughter of a politician, as well as the mother of a politician, you know, you get used to it. Politicians are treated pretty badly by the press. You know, they're mocked and sent out and caught out and have elephant traps laid for them. And, you know, and I think she probably feels that she's reliving a bit of her youth all over again. You know, having been brought up, you know, reading the newspapers and seeing all these sort of unfair and unjust comments about her father. She's now seeing the same with her son. But she's pretty relaxed about it.
Have you had any incidences where the press have invaded your privacy and made you feel upset? Or?
I don't know. I mean, in a sense, it happens all the time. I mean, every time you read a diary column, you know, in a newspaper, which reports that you've done this or seen this person or, you know, created this problem, and you think, was this me? I wasn't there. I was somewhere else. I didn't see this person. And you go through, you think, should I bother phoning them and telling them? And you think, well, on the one hand, you know, I don't want people to think that, you know, in my life or in my friendships or how I pass my time, you know, people think I'm doing this, that, or the other. If it's inaccurate, you think, well, you feel sort of cross and think, well, I'm going to ring them up and tell them to get it right. And then you realise that they're not oftentimes very interested in the truth. They're just interested in a good story. And so you don't bother.
Does the image you have affect meetings that you have with new people that you haven't met before? Are they maybe more frightened to meet because you have this image, great image that the media has created for you?
I don't think so. I mean, the image is mixed. I mean, the image started off as, you know, the, you know, great modernising sort of guy who changed the face of the Labour Party and made it electable, so hero.
Yeah.
And you know that the moment the press start setting you up as a hero, that's right, you're riding for a fall.
Right.
Because they want to sort of put you on a pedestal, then push you off it. And then the fashion will change, and they'll start saying, oh, this guy's great again, or he's doing this that we like, or, you know, he's better than so-and-so, or he's got a great future. And they'll start building you up again. And then they'll turn against you, you know, because it's your turn, and then you'll go down. They're very fickle, the press, and you've just got to learn to ride with it, like a roller coaster, up and down, the rough with the smooth, and that's what I do.
So you recently moved to Notting Hill, didn't you?
A bit of a time ago, but
You're a neighbour of ours now.
I am.
Tell me, were you at the Notting Hill Carnival?
I wasn't. I was away. I was enjoying my holiday. I was away, and I was disappointed because I'd like to have been there. It's a great thing. But next year, perhaps.
You should maybe, they spin some very interesting records there. So
do they?
It's a good time had by all.
Yeah. I'm not really interested in spinning anymore, so
no,
I wouldn't be attracted to that. I'm no longer a spin doctor. I've sort of hung up my stethoscope.
Okay.
And I've turned away from all that. I'm now into sort of serious policy making and decisions.
Okay. Well, we have a serious little task for you to do for us right now.
Good.
Could you bring on the dome?
The dome?
Well, don't worry, it's not your dome, don't worry. It's a little silver dome.
Oh.
This is a little silver dome. Now, Peter, we have to ask you a favour. Can you do us a favour? Hold on, Emma, hold on, Emma. You will do this favour for us.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Shall I whip it open?
Whip it open.
Voila!
What we have here, Mr. Mandelson, is the YCTV Pass the Mic microphone.
Right.
We are starting a brand new series of programmes in which people, starting with you, you will have the opportunity to take this microphone and suggest a person that you'd like to ask a question to, and then YCTV will take your initiative and we will go and ask this person the question that you asked. And
anyone in the world?
Within reason, please. Within reason, please. So if you have a question...
I've got a question for Bill Clinton.
That's funny, that's what you're standing said in rehearsals. Well, without any further ado...
But I'm not telling you what the question is.
You're not telling us what the question is. Well, someone that you will have a nice question for. Without any further ado, would you take that mic, look into the camera right there. Oh, sorry, wrong camera. Look into... Oh, sorry, that camera there.
Yeah.
chap from London tonight. Don't want to give them those excuses. Look into that camera there, say the person's name, and present them with their question.
Really? Look, I think Bill Clinton's too far to go.
Well, you know, like a trip to America, that'd be good.
You want a trip to America?
No, I know. anyone, you know, whatever.
I think we ought to ask a question of Tony Blair,
Brilliant, brilliant. Okay, good.
the Prime Minister.
Yeah.
Tony, I want to ask you this question. What's it like being Prime Minister? Is it really as good as it looks? And are you really enjoying it as much as it seems?
Brilliant, excellent. Right, well, you've got the ball rolling, and Tony Blair, we're after you next. Ladies and gentlemen, the Right Honourable Mr. Peter Mandelson MP. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you so much.